New day. Today we are headed to Pikes Peak. We're going to run up that. That should be pretty fun. Desiree's not going to go, but believe it or not, we caught back up to my buddy Bob, and we got room here at I don't know, Cascade Lodge, I guess is what it's called. So we're just out of Colorado Springs. I'm going to check the oil this morning and make sure we're all ready. But Bob and I, we're going to run up Pikes Peak. So this should be pretty fun. Yeah, it's down just a little tiny bit, but not much. I don't even think I'll bother putting any in. Everything else looks good and in place. So we'll check the water. Make sure it's doing okay. Got that rain, that hail got rid of a few of my bug collections. Oh yeah, we're even good on the water. Believe it or not, it's kind of got to where it's not using so much water. I pinched that tube off that goes down. I think it's probably a good idea to convert these to a pressure system and get rid of that. But yeah, she's behaving pretty good. After we get done running Pikes Peak, then we head over to Durango, and we're going to catch that train up to the Silverton. So let's get started. We started the first leg of our Pikes Peak journey. Me and Bob. Bob just said it's one of his bucket list things too, so why not take your friend in an old Model A and go kick this bucket off the hill?
Yeah.
It's pretty up here. Okay, I do believe we're climbing through almost 10,000. The air's getting really thin. The car's really down on power. Yeah, the old car's doing good. 20 to 25 mile an hour. Yeah, I've been pulling a little timing in it to give us a little extra power. Summit here in just a minute. We've done pretty good. Above the clouds. Well, Pikes Peak, 14,115 feet. And we did it with 24 horsepower in a 1931 Model A.
Yellow baby.
Pretty insane. Drove that thing all the way from Ohio, and stopped and seen the sights. Unbelievable. Desiree, she didn't want to come. She's afraid it would mess with her head. I believe her. It's messing with my head. The air is very thin up here. Pretty cool. Well, we came, we saw, we breathed what little bit of air is up here. It's very cold. I don't know what it is, but it feels like 40 degrees. It is frigid up here. The car has cooled down. Summit Pass. So we got a sticker. We'll put that on down below, but we're gonna get this old girl fired up. We're gonna head off the hill. Jesus, cold. She's a chugging.
Oh,
Fired right up. It's best it started on this whole trip. So,
because it wants to get down too.
yeah, look at Bob. He bought himself a hat, and yeah, it's cold.
It's a toque. They call them in Canada, toques.
Climbing this mountain. We're getting there.
The mountains of Colorado are not friendly on a Model A Ford.
Yeah, she's a little hot.
It'll cold third gear, but then it pushes water out. So I'm letting the RPMs run up a little higher because an engine is just an air pump. It's got to pump a certain amount of air. So we're headed for a peak that is 9,000 feet. What do you call it?
Something summit. Starts with a P.
Anyway, we're headed for 9,000 some odd feet. Little timing and fuel in it. Doesn't seem to care. Just wants to boil water. And honestly, it's doing better in seconds, so I think we're going to go back to there. It's about how I was going up Pikes Peak this morning, but the weather was so cold it never even heated up. So, yeah, it's crazy.
The points look good, but she's hot. She don't like this canyon. She got a little warm coming up the canyon.
Same thing, different day, different location.
Yep. It's kind of like deja vu. Deja vu, Model A.
Look, we found Bob again. Or he found us.
I was just walking in the desert.
Together for the 700th time. Now I know why they put these quick release wires. Made this thing snap off and on. It's Thomas Edison distributor. Alright, we're gonna get her fired up here and see if we can get some water in it. See if we can get this old girl fired up and get going here. Up the mountain we go. 40 miles an hour. If we
get her lean and clean here. Carburetor cooled off. For some reason when I stop it kind of vapor locks a little. Takes me a minute to get going. There we go. Now she's going. Now she'll run. I don't know what it's doing, but it acts like vapor lock, but it does it with all the fuels. Didn't do it as bad with with zero ethanol, but it seems to be pretty good now.
Look at that view, guys.
Well, we're just trucking in the mountains of Colorado. We opted to skip the Royal Gorge Bridge. I really wanted to drive the car across it, but they don't allow that. You have to have a car club and you got to get there early, and they closed the bridge just for that. Bunch of hoopla. So I didn't really care to hang out and do the touristy thing. It might be something fun to go visit later on, but not for this venture. So we decided to head for Durango, and we're just winding our way. I think it did better going up Pikes Peak this morning with the temperature being down, so it's kind of warmed up. It's probably what, 75 degrees. So we're definitely well through 8,000 feet. I see the quake and aspen trees right there. Those only grow 7,000 and above, so we're definitely getting up here. So, well, we stopped here and put a little bit of water in. I think we're good on fuel still. Tires are getting bald. We're actually wearing them out. They're pretty old tires anyway, but yeah, they're going to be slick bald by the time we get to Durango. And I think Desiree got us an ice cream. And yeah, look at that. We're going to be trucking, so we're pointing her into a pretty stout headwind now from here on. So it's probably about another 120 miles to Durango. So pretty cool here at this little gas station in the middle of somewhere Colorado.
We're getting it done.
Forward motion, forward motion. We only have 24 horsepower. We're doing pretty good. It is a 100-year-old car, come on.
It says ski area 1 mile. We must be up pretty high.
Getting up in the air. I don't know what Wolf Creek Pass is, but it's up there. We'll stop at the top, stretch our legs, put some water in, ready for that big sand bump into Durango.
So what have we conquered today?
Pikes Peak, Poncho Summit, Wolf Creek Pass. All of those are right at, well, they're above 10,000 feet, let me just put it that way. And the old Model 8 just keeps on chugging. Motors sound better and better all the time.
here in a little bit of road construction. Well, we've made it to Durango. Car's in one piece. Tires are pretty slick. Wore a set of tires out on the old car. We're gonna get us a motel room and a shower. We are beat. Maybe a little dinner. And then we've got a train to catch tomorrow to Silverton.